Ask Jess Madsen to step outside, please, ma'am.
Who are you?
United States Marshals.
Jess hasn't been here for 12 months.
He's here now.
You calling us liars?
No, ma'am. Just stating we've tracked Jess 3 months and 1,000 miles. We know this is the end of the line.
How do you know him?
Lost his trail not more than a dozen miles out of town.
He could have gone in a dozen different directions.
Sure. Why would he want to come this way? It's only his home. Being Jess isn't inside, you got no objections if we check. Logan, we're going in.
From out of the West, Dick Powell's Zane Grey Theater.
Just sent my wife a message I'd be home for dinner. One of the most important factors in the development of the West was the communication system. It was the lifeline from the old to the new. Messages were first carried by the stage lines in a box, something like this. In 1858, you could send a letter from St. Louis to California, and it took 25 days. I imagine some of our draftees wish that same system were still in use. And then came Pony Express. And with the use of saddlebags like these, and a good healthy horse, you could send the same letter in 9 days. Of course, very few people want to send the same letter twice. On June 16th, 1860, Congress allocated $400,000 to string telegraph lines to the frontier. And on October 24th, 1861, Western Union was formed. Then you could send a message in a matter of seconds instead of days. The only way to send a message faster than telegraph was to tell a woman. I'm sorry, Luella. There's no doubt of the important part Western Union played in the history of this country, and they're still doing a great job. Of course, things have changed somewhat. Instead of terse messages that the Indians are attacking, they now send birthday greetings, singing telegrams, and of course the inevitable one, Dear Dad, please wire me $50, signed, your loving son. We've all had that one. I understand Crosby got so many of them he was able to pay for the living room. In our story this week, The Vaunted, we'll see how a lawman uses the telegraph to track down a desperado.
My son is sleeping in there.
I'll try mighty hard not to wake you, ma'am.
Who's he, Ma?
Where's your dad, son?
He's a federal marshal, Ted.
Pa's come back?
That's what he claims.
You'll never find him, not unless he wants to be found. Then you better start running.
He's the one's running, boy.
Get out. My pa never took nothing he didn't think wasn't right to take. He's always helping people.
You'll grow up to be just like your dad, gun happy. Is that what you want?
Do you have anything else to do around here?
When you see Jess, better talk him into giving himself up, or else he's a dead man.
Pa's home, Pa's home.
Jess Madsen. Hold it, Jess. It's me, Big John.
Hey, sure would have hate to shot you, Big John.
I'd hate to get killed just for knowing how a man sits his horse.
I'll let go of the reins. I'm on my way home.
Hey, you gotta get out of sight. There's a heap of law rode into town a couple hours ago, looking for you.
It's a year since I've been home.
Well, you'll never get home if you don't get off the street right now. Come on.
Oh, I've been in worse hotels.
You're welcome to stay as long as you want. You know that, Jess, but you'd be smarter to get right on that horse and ride out of town.
I came to see Ellie, my boy. Oh.
Hey, looks like they got shrunk in hot water. Well, you couldn't hardly budge a cat with these.
I missed Ted's last birthday. I made these myself out of some silver I picked up at the border. You think you like them?
Sure he will, and I'd be glad to deliver them for you.
I didn't come 500 miles to give somebody else that pleasure.
Well, you'd better, Jess. All them Federals are in town. You go up there, it's 20 years, or a bullet through your head.
I swear, Big John, you're the one with the brains in this here barn. Of course I can't go giving myself away, traipsing through town in my house. But, nothing says that you can't bring Ellie down here to see me now, is there?
Sheriff Barnes. I'm Martin Gregg, United States Marshal. This is Sam Hicks.
Heard you were around.
Well, maybe you heard, too, we're carrying a warrant for Jess Matson.
Yeah.
Thought you might be able to give us a little help.
I've known Jess all his life. He ain't the hard case you Federals make him out.
Look, Sheriff, these are federal warrants based on eyewitness accounts, not hearsay. He's in town. We want to know where.
I take it you've been asking around.
We've been asking around and getting told nothing.
Folks in these parts is mighty slow talking to strangers.
What they let us know is that Jess Matson is regarded about as high as the Lord himself. We thought maybe since it's your town, they might tell you things they wouldn't tell us.
They might. I ain't saying I will.
You won't lend us a hand?
Sure I will. You find him, I'll do all I can to help you. You find him.
Anything we get from this town, we'll have no help getting.
What do we do now?
We separate, keep moving around. Remember, you need eyes in the back of your head. He gets a chance to point a gun and you're a dead man.
Who is it?
How are you? Look. No! You're as beautiful as the day you married Big John.
Just Matson, you ain't changed a bit. This town's sure been short on sweet talk since you left.
Hey, how's Ellie?
She's fine. She's in good health, Jess. Bit thinner since you've been gone, but in good health.
Who is it?
Mary, Mary.
How is the prettiest school teacher in the whole territory?
Well, I'm feeling kind of pert for an old maid.
Oh, the men in this town got no brains.
I brought you something, Jessie.
Hey, you girls shouldn't be taking a chance like this. I'm on the run.
Listen to that. Ain't you the one that hired a man to work our farm when Mort broke his leg? Ain't you the one that kept our kids in food and the doctor paid?
And the money you sent, we put a new roof on the schoolhouse.
You ain't even looked at what I brought you.
Don't tell me. One of Mary Ogilvy's sweet potato pies. I'm sorry, Jess. I couldn't get to her. There's one of the marshals posted at the door of your place. All right. Best everybody go about their business.
No.
Well, we don't want to jeopardize you, Jessie.
If there was only something we could do to help
I want to see Ellie real bad.
Yes, but how?
I don't know, but before we finish eating this sweet potato pie, we'll figure out a way.
Then he'll do it. He'll do
it. Oh, she makes the best.
Oh, the very best chocolate cake, Regis. She really is. Don't be so anxious to see. She's going to be so surprised. Hey.
Come on in, Beth.
How are you, Ellie? I suppose the boy's asleep and we won't be able to see
I'm
him.
afraid so. Let me take the room.
The main reason for our calling is we'd like for her to come and help us decorate the church, if you would, Ellie. The social's only a week off.
Of course, I'd be glad to.
He sent us. He wants to see you.
I never saw a man that wanted to see his wife so much in all my life.
You can see the ache for you in his eyes.
He knows he's risking his life, but he don't care.
I couldn't get to him. That's a marshal on march outside.
We know. But Jess has figured a way.
Yes.
cookie, Marshal?
Who is it?
Ellie. There's the money you kept sending us. We never used a cent.
What is this?
How many banks have you robbed, Jess? How many men have you murdered?
Oh, stop it! I never killed anybody who didn't draw on me first. Of course I took from banks, but to help other people and for you and Ted.
Us? You mean because you didn't want to work like an honest man?
I mean I don't want my family grubbing in the dirt.
You'll never understand, Jess.
Ellie, I need you. I want my wife. I want my son.
How many times have you said that before?
I know, but this time I mean it, Ellie. We'll go to Mexico. It's all arranged, just the three of us.
Until you get it in your mind to take off again. This time, Jess, you've been gone 12 months. 12 months. We learned to live without you. I'm not stepping into that trap again. You're no good.
I'm no good. Look, ask anybody what they think. Ask anybody in town about Jess Matson. Ellie, you could go from one end of the territory to the other. Who's the only one got a bad word for me? My wife.
Sure. Make everyone in the world think Jess Matson's a big man. The outsiders got the benefit of your money and charm. They only saw the gallant side of Jess Matson. But when we were alone, and you took a good look at yourself and saw what you really were, I was the one had to shore you up so you could go out and be charming all over again.
You're right, you did. You did, Ellie. In your arms, I always found strength and comfort.
Have you forgotten? You used to shout how caged you were in a three-room cabin. How 6 acres of land would strangle you. How you were smothered by the responsibility of a wife and child.
I haven't forgotten. But I've learned, Ellie. Oh, how I've learned. I've been in places where there wasn't a human being for 100 miles. And I felt more caged than ever before in my whole life. Loneliness, Ellie. That's the real cage. Ellie, we've been man and wife for 13 years. Please, let me come back. Please. A couple of days, we'll be romping like crazy kids in love again. There's one thing. There's never been another woman.
You used to charm me like a sick schoolgirl. Not anymore.
I tried to get back in time for Ted's birthday. Here. I made these myself. Just for him.
You can't buy your way back.
Are you trying to tell me my son doesn't think well of me either?
No. No, he thinks you're the greatest man in the world. Why not? You're a legend, aren't you? Robin Hood? What boy wouldn't be proud to have such a father?
He doesn't have to know any different. Please, Ellie, give me one more chance. I want my family. I'll do anything to prove it to you.
You can't change, Jess. All you can do for us is stay away.
But at least let me see Ted. Please, bring him to me.
No.
Well, you got to see her. I'm sure glad you got to see her. Now you can get out of here before them marshals catch up with you.
I brought my son a birthday present. I'm going to see that he gets it. It's the last thing I do.
It wasn't a very smart trick they pulled. There was a dead giveaways near town somewhere. Now look, ladies, if you tell your sheriff or myself where he is, you're going to save everybody a lot of grief. You lied, Mrs. Matson. You told me you didn't know where he was.
I didn't.
All right. Where did you see him? Where is he now?
Far away, I hope.
You won't tell us where you saw him?
No. I owe him nothing, but I won't betray him.
Suit yourself. And nobody leaves this cabin until you decide to tell us where you just came from.
Mom, you can't help the marshal. He's after Pa.
Take him inside. Sorry, help me get him in the house.
I don't think Jess...
Help me take him in.
Jess wouldn't like you bringing him in his own home.
This is not his home.
Ellie, you're talking about your husband.
She's talking about a bank robber.
Are you both gone crazy?
We have to be crazy to know when a man ain't fit to be around decent folk.
She never did have any use for Jess. Now, don't listen to her just because she's your own mother.
I'm not her mother. I'm his mother.
Here, send that.
Sure, Marshal.
Wait a minute. Right now, so that I can see that it's done.
You got Jess?
Yeah, his horse went lame. We've got him boxed in a blind canyon.
You didn't have to send for help. You could have called on me.
Yeah, thanks, Sheriff. We had an aim to watch you as well as Jess Matson.
They got Pa holed up in Bender's Canyon, and they're afraid to go in and get him. They had to send for help.
Where do you think you're going?
Pa's in trouble.
You've no stake in his trouble.
Mom, how can you talk like that?
He's committed crimes all over the territory.
Nobody else thinks they're crimes but you.
Don't talk like your father.
All I know is my Pa wouldn't let me down. He's out there alone against the whole United States government. And they're afraid to go in and get him. They had to send for help. I'm gonna go stand with him.
You stay here.
Here. Stay.
Stay in the entrance. This is no place for you.
I can get Jess out.
I can't let you go in there.
I hear you're sent to El Paso for help.
It'll take some doing to get him out of the canyon through there.
And some of you will be killed doing it.
I imagine.
Marshal, you asked me if I wanted my boy to grow up like his father. Well, I don't. If you can't get Jess out short of using a dozen men, his son's going to think he's the greatest gunman in the country. I can stop that.
What's the gun for?
You!
You think you could point that thing at me before I draw?
Only thing to keep me from killing you is for you to kill me.
You must be out of your mind.
You want to live? Draw that gun.
You want me to kill you? Why? Ah, You'd give up your life to make Ted hate me. Oh, Ellie.
The next one hits.
Why couldn't you love me as much as you do the boy? Don't be a fool. You kill me, he'll hate you.
So, I'm the fool.
Oh, I am. If I had a brain in my head, things wouldn't be the way they are. We'd have a chance.
You said you've changed, Jeff. All right, give yourself up.
I'll do better than that. All right, everybody, stand easy. Nobody'll get hurt. Another step, Marshal, she gets it right in the back.
Pa, you can't. You can't.
In front of the boy. Get away. He took his own horse, the one who went lame. He just wanted to get away.
You were right, Mom. He's a coward. He's nothing. Just nothing.